Hello and welcome back. Self-care coffee break number 4. Today we're looking at emotions and colour again, but this time working with something we call the heart spiral. You might have thought that the heart was pretty much 4 little boxes, the bottom 2 of which contract and send blood out round the body. But actually, like all of the human body, it's not as simple as that, and it's not as straightforward as that. The heart actually can be dissected and unfolded, if you like, out into a long strip of flat material. And it creates the shape that we're familiar with by folding up in a double spiral so that the blood, when it flows through it, doesn't just get pumped out as you would if you just pushed on a balloon, but actually it gets spiraled out. And that's really healthy. It stops the blood pooling or clotting as it goes into the arteries. What it also does is gives us a natural sense of movement and spiraling. And I want you to imagine that you have a pole down the center of your body, and on that pole sits your heart. Now, if I were to tell you, and I have just told you, that there's a heart spiral, there's a movement, there's a direction of movement, I want you to feel into your heart and feel which way that movement is for you. If you were to spiral the heart around that pole, I'll say clockwise, but it depends which way you're looking at it, but you move one way, how does that feel? And if you stop that movement and then go to circle it the other way, how does that feel? I know for me that I come from right shoulder to left shoulder. That's my normal movement at the front, round the back. And if I try to reverse that, it feels really uncomfortable. I don't even want to reverse the heart in that other direction. Now, what I've done is combined the color of emotion and the knowledge of the heart spiral to create what I found to be one of the most powerful emotional anchors that I have ever experienced. And I have a range. When I wrote this article, and you can find this article on my LinkedIn page if you want to, but when I wrote this, I had 5 spirals. In fact, I've added a 6th now. So I pick what my common emotions are that I want to be able to feel at will, and I create a color. But more than that, I have them all as ribbons. If you imagine a gymnast ribbon that they use on a pole, and they spiral round. So I have now 6 different colors, different textures, thicknesses, movements of each of those ribbons that for me absolutely conjure up certain emotions. And I've listed mine there. Compassion for me is peach colored. And the ribbon is very silky, which is quite a thicker ribbon. Whereas if I go down to the peace one, it's a very pale blue and almost that kind of lacy material that you can see through. And all I have to do now, because I've used these a few times, is whirl those ribbons round the color that I want to feel. And within seconds, I feel that emotion. And not just in the heart space, because what it does is it embodies in your whole body, and you feel it right throughout your whole self. And you can allow those ribbons to get wider and to go up, and then you can allow them to go down and just really beautifully enjoy and feel into that emotion. So I'd really urge you to have a play. Start with one, pick one of those emotions, maybe one of your umbrellas, one of the colors that you want to play with, and just create what is exactly the right ribbon, if you like. It doesn't have to be a ribbon. It could be light, it could be energy, it could be water, it can be anything that allows flow and movement for you. So create whatever that is and just put that movement into it so that it spirals around with the natural heart spiral direction. And just change the color, the speed, the flow, the texture, whatever little characteristics or submodalities, if you're NLP trained, that you can change. Just allow those to change so that you can create that feeling really, really easily. And it's one of the most beautiful anchoring techniques that I've experienced. It's powerful, it's quick, and it's gentle. It's a beautiful, beautiful way of relating to your emotions at a deeper level, taking control of how you feel in any moment. So I leave that with you. Heart spiraling comes from the Embodied Wisdom course from the amazing Grant Susalu. Heart Spiral Colours. And as I say, you can get that how to, if you want to, from the LinkedIn page. Enjoy.